Oh, hey, CFS. Just working on a little gymnastics. All right. Well, we've got some really awesome moves for you today for Thoracic Thursday. Let's check out that whiteboard and see what we got. All right, here we are. It's Thoracic Thursday, and boy, do we have a workout for your midline today. Durability, 2 rounds, 1 minute prone snow angels, 45 seconds of prone plank shoulder taps, and 30 seconds per side soup can external shoulder rotation. And then we're going to go to the WOD. Part A is a 6-minute EMOM. Prone, iso, T-hold. Even, tuck hold. I'll go over what all that is in a minute. And then, for time. A lot of work here. 40, one arm, pack shoulder to overheads. 40 leg lifts. 30, one arm, pack shoulder to overheads. 30 leg lifts. 20 box handstand push-ups. If you want, you can do strict handstand push-ups for RX Plus. 20 hollow rocks after that. 10 box handstand push-ups or strict handstand push-ups. And 10 hollow rocks. This one looks freaking awesome. Let's go over the movements. Okay, for our durability, we have 2 rounds. We're going to start with the prone snow angels. You're going to do these for a minute. I'm going to lay flat on the floor. If you don't want your face on the floor, you can put a mat or a towel or something there. Totally fine. Everything in my body is just going to be straight. And I'm going to take my arms and bring them back to my sides. Arms straight. And back. We're looking for quality movement here. This is not for speed, folks. Not for speed. You got 1 minute of those. Then 45 seconds of prone plank shoulder taps. Get into a nice hollow plank. You might want to spread your feet out a little bit for this one because we don't want you shifting your weight a ton. Here, 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 here. Keep those glutes tight. Keep that midline even tighter so you don't shift. That's 45 seconds of those. And then 30 seconds per side of soup can external shoulder rotation. I'm going to show you what it looks like with a sneaker because I don't have any soup in the house right now. I know, I got to go shopping. So here's my can of soup. I'm just going to rotate and rotate. 30 seconds aside. Again, quality movement, folks, not quantity. All right, you got 2 rounds of that. Let's move on to the WOD. First, we have a 6-minute EMOM. 6 minutes. Oh yeah, you gotta love that. Okay, for the EMOM, this is part A of the WOD. We have a 6-minute EMOM. In the odd minutes, you're gonna do an isometric T-hold. And then for the even minutes, a tuck hold. Let's go over what that iso T-hold looks like. I'm gonna get on the floor, arms straight out to the side. I'm gonna raise my chest and keep my arms out in a T. And I'm gonna hold. That's the first minute. The odd minutes. The even minutes, you're just gonna flip over. You're gonna get into a nice hollow body with a tuck. And you're gonna hold here for a minute. If you have to hold your knees, you have to hold your knees. But if you can get away with not holding your knees, it's just that much better. Drive that lower back into the floor. Shoulders up off the floor. Hips up. Feel that tension in your midline. All right, let's move on. Okay, folks, let's go over the movements for part B of the WOD. We have 1 arm, pack, shoulder to overhead. We have 40 of those. We're going to split them up between the right arm and the left arm, all right? I've got my pack. It's got weight in it. I've got a 1-arm strap, but if it's not able to get tight enough to really make it stable, you might just have to do this with the strap on top of the pack. So from here, I've got it at the shoulder, dip and drive, and pack overhead. Yeah. If your pack is super heavy, you might have to get under that to get it overhead. It doesn't matter. You can sit here and strict press it if you really want to get that pump on. Make sure you split evenly between your right arm and your left arm. All right. Then our leg lifts. You're going to start with 40 of these. You're on the floor. I want your hands just under your butt. And then you're going to bring your feet all the way up and your butt comes off the floor a little bit. And legs all the way up and back down. You've got 40 of those, folks, 40 of those. And then you're going to go back to your pack shoulder to overhead. You've got 30 of those next time. And then 30 of the leg lifts. Following me? Okay. Now we move to 20. You're either going to do box handstand push-ups or strict handstand push-ups. If you can't do either of those, no problem. You're going to do a Z-press of some sort, all right? And with Coach Pat's awesome videos on Z-press, so many ideas on what you can press over your head. Find one and rock it. All right. Those of you that want to do the box handstand push-up, my box for horsepower headquarters is this close to being done. Last coat of paint is on and drying. So next week, I'll have a box for horsepower headquarters. Until then, I've got plates stacked and against something solid. Make sure your box is against something solid so it doesn't slip. All right, if you can't go on the box, maybe a bench or something like that. Chair, but make sure it's against a wall. You're gonna put your feet up on that box or plates or whatever you got, and you're gonna lower to the ground and press back up. Lower to the ground and press back up. You got 20 of those, or strict handstand push-ups, or Z-press, something. Remember the Z-press? Sit on the floor and press over your head. All right. Hollow rock is the last movement we need to go over. You're gonna start maybe in a tuck position. All we're looking for here is that lower back to drive to the floor. You may need to stay here and rock back and forth with a round back. That's fine. Or maybe you can let go of your knees. Maybe you can let go of one leg. And this is where you stay. Maybe you can let both legs down and arms over the head. Maybe that's where you stay. And that is the hollow rock. It's not a big movement, folks. This is not a hollow rock. I call that a hollow cheat. Hollow rock is a very tight and very small movement. Working that core today, folks. Oh yeah. Happy Thoracic Thursday from Horsepower Headquarters. I'll see you tomorrow.